themes was safety in our parks. So we have the light for safety, because we want well-lit parks for safety. And we want to make sure our parks are well maintained. So we have a restroom here, because we want to have well-maintained restrooms so we can go potty when we need to. And then we have a dog, because dog parks were a common theme. And then accessibility was a very common theme with our group. So we made a trail that was very accessible to the community, with connecting to different neighborhoods and different groups. So we've got that. Clean, maintained restrooms, we have that on here twice. Well-connected trails, that's our trail here connecting. And vision and pride, so we've got some hands here lifting it up, showing Toledo pride. And then space for programming, so we have our little sportsplex here in the middle for programming space. That's it.
We are facilities, but in our minds, we were a park facility. It's important for you to remember that. One of the things that we were looking at as we drew, it's kind of a tree outline, because our park facility, we assume, is alive. It's a living thing. It grows, it changes from day to day or from year to year. The things that are successful will continue to grow and thrive and get longer and have a wider reach like a tree. The things that are not successful will automatically on their own drop off and fade away like a tree. So that's basically our outline. The things that are at the higher part of the tree were the more important things, things that we judge to be more important. The things at the lower part of the tree, the things that we judge.
I think we included a little bit of facilities as well, but for the most part, we found that a large group of the input was on the programs provided inside of the facility, and more specifically, some of the outliers, we went ahead and included those requests as well. Here we have one of the items that were requested was availability to use a credit card. I think a lot of the activities right now, I'm not certain, but only allow for cash. We have a multi-purpose field here. I'm not sure what specific sports were.
That was soccer and football, the multi-purpose in the middle.
We also have a horse riding area back here with a barn and lessons. There's also a lake that we included at the last minute there to support, I think it was boating and kayaking lessons. We also have a bus available for transportation for anyone who may not have access to the facility on their own. What else do we have? Is this baseball?
That one's basketball, the other one was tennis.
So an outdoor baseball or basketball tennis facility. Of course, the playground. And I think in general, we agreed there were some individuals who wanted to ensure we had access for individuals with special needs or other disabilities, and that shows the spacious entrances and so forth.
Well, we put things together in groupings of how they would function in a facility. So we've got the building, where we would have sewing lessons, cooking lessons, ceramics, things like that, and where we need to be inside a facility. Then the outside, we've got our swimming lessons and the recreation at the water park. We have, there were DARE programs and the torch programs, things like that people wanted to see come back. Health programs for young women, more programs for young boys. Speaking of mic. Okay. They talked about, several people mentioned the affordability. So it has to be an inexpensive program. They need transportation to get to the programs. Teams. They wanted more organized teams. I was surprised. They want a Toledo football team. They want other teams that you put together. Intramural teams, soccer fields, soccer teams. We had football, more league play, more. So that was interesting. But maybe there wasn't enough at the schools they're attending, or maybe it's for when the kids get cut so they don't get discouraged. They would play in their neighborhood team. So, but when we had these elements, for us to draw a vision, we needed to draw facilities, which was a different category, but to do these things in, so.